Hey, don't share your 3-month subiversary until there's more people in the chat, please. Thank you. Oh. What the heck? I got the microphone on. Hi, guys. Thought I had that muted. Hello, everyone. Hello, VOD watchers. Don't mind me just setting up here. Think we should be good to start. Let's take a look. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time. But let's talk about what we're doing today. We are celebrating Valentine's Day. We are playing Kerbal Space Program. And we are gonna do other stuff, I guess. We'll see how things go. But hey, check it out. It's me, the Valentine's Day bee. Buzz buzz. I'm not really dressed like a bee, am I? Oh well. This is me. This is my little heart antennas for Valentine's Day. Thought I'd be a little festive. Probably could have found like a red shirt or something. I don't know. But hey, let's play some Kerbals. So here we are. We're heading into our stream campaign. Hi, Emmykins. Happy Valentine's Day. I always do this, but I think it's worth it. That is not worth it. Even for $1,000,000 space bucks, that's not worth it. The craft that I would have to build to be able to do this would have to be pretty crazy. And I'm not a crazy kind of builder. So I think the plan for today, let's see, we're on year 6, day 247. And we have a lot of things that we need to get done. I'm going to start by sending the Munlander back to Kerbal. So we'll do that real quick. Let's take a look at what this thing is designed to do. So this was our little training mission, and to finish up a few missions. We could build a surface outpost today. That could be fun. That's a pretty easy mission. 5 Kerbals is nothing. Plant flag on Gilly, plant flag on Ike. Science data from surface of Duna we could probably do. Bring Duna Stone, we'll get that shortly. Although I'm realizing that our Duna Stone is currently inside the station, so we might actually have to do a quick rendezvous and grab a Duna Stone out of the... Oh, but how do you do that? Alright, we'll think about it. We still have some time. We need to put up a Sentinel telescope and then map 12 asteroids. We got to get the blueberries as well. And we're never going to do the Eve one until the end of the game, so it's not even worth discussing. Yeah, I want this to go away. There we go. So let's get into our position where we can return. Yep, a little bit faster. We'll get these guys back to Kerbal, get them all cleaned up and ready to go out on another mission. And while we're doing that, we can talk about our Valentine's Day. So I decided, well, I didn't have any say in the matter. Me and my wife had our Valentine's Day yesterday, since I have to work and stream today. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, Amykins. So I don't have to worry about any of that today, but for those of you who, I guess if it's like date time for you, you're not watching, right? But let me know if anybody out there did anything cool for Valentine's Day. If anybody proposed, or I don't know, went to the sex museum in New York City, anything like that. let me know. Because I love hearing about what other people do. Just in general, not even just for Valentine's Day. Just, I like hearing when people do things. Since I personally don't like doing things, I sort of live vicariously through others. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. Just get a nice low periapsis and then time warp the rest of the mission here. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. I'd say 15,000 is probably a good target. Yeah, perfect. Then we'll just do a couple of warp. Warpity warp warp. I didn't even bother changing the time. We'll just eyeball it the rest of the way. So yeah, it's Valentine's Day. It's a fun day. Well, for some people, I guess. Others are less excited. And what else comes up next? I suppose St. Patrick's Day is up next. That's kind of a big deal in America and probably nowhere else. It's one of those kind of uniquely American holidays like the 4th of July or Cinco de Mayo, strangely enough. No place else celebrates it. But then other countries have holidays too, right? We don't have a monopoly on making up holidays. I just don't know any of them because I don't live there. I should get one of those calendars that tells you every single holiday that happens on a day, but I feel like it would be a very big holiday. Hey! Urban Venture thinks that St. Patrick's Day is big in Ireland. Is it really though? Do they have parades and drink green beer and everybody dresses up like a leprechaun? I don't know. Do they turn the entire Chicago River green? Well, they don't have a Chicago River, but they do have rivers there, I assume so. I know that's where it's from, but I don't think it's the same level of celebrationism. That's a word, right? I just feel like I've heard that Americans do St. Patrick's Day to such a level that it's not seen in other places. More revelry, less commercialism. That's every country, though. America's got the monopoly on commercialism. I mean, we've got the Mall of America, which is great, by the way. Highly recommended if you get a chance. It's only a few hours away from where I live. Like, remember when in England they banned Christmas? Well, of course you don't remember, this was back in like the 1800s or whenever. You know, that would never fly in America. Yeah. How old is Urban really? He survived the war on Christmas. And disengage. And then flip buttwise. There we go. Let's do a quick re-entry here. And see, let's see what Urban did for Valentine's Day. Did you do anything fun? Did you go on a date? Did you get a card? Did you buy chocolate or flowers? He knows BTS. He can't be that old. What I'm sure there's plenty of old BTS fans out there. Did we? We did get stored data. Good. A little concern there for a second. Like, we're coming back from the Mun with nothing. We made some food together and went out for a walk. All right, minimalist. I like it. Here in America, that would probably not fly as a date. Emmykins can vouch for that. You like the cat ears, Dingy? I know you were talking about getting some, right? I also have some little heart antennas for the festivities today. I hope you brought your V card. I got to get that checked. Everybody hand in your V cards. We'll just get them. They're only like 80 bucks. And I don't even use them for the microphone anymore, except for Discord mostly. Since I got the new microphone. Which I've been told sounds pretty good. All right, we're coming down in the desert. We got to get Dingy to play this game, guys. He was accusing me today of only being good at games because they are tactical and give you time to think. Meanwhile, he won't even try Spelunky. I can have Dingy's V card any day? All right, perfect. You know what, Dingy? While you're here, so we have some interesting characters in the chat today. We have Urban Venture, who we determined was from Essex, and Dingy is from Scotland. You say you were from Glasgow? Am I saying that right? So we got some UK people in the chat tonight. That's wonderful. Fight? Oh no, England-Scotland fight. No guys, don't fight. There's enough of me to go around, I swear. Look at how large I am. We could probably squeeze Wales in there too, if we really wanted to. You guys know any Welshmen? Or my favorite part of the UK is Cornwall, which is so forgotten it doesn't even have its own region anymore. Urban would rather be in Scotland. You don't really mean that, do you? I think he knows of the Welsh. Everybody knows of the Welsh. What do they call people from Cornwall? Like Cornwallians? Cornwallies? Cornwelsh? No, that's obviously not right. They call them English. Wait, what? West Country folk? All right, all right. I'm not making this up. It used to be its own kingdom, right? It was like you had Wales, and then you had all the little petty kings of England. I mean, this is obviously, you know, 1,000 years ago. United Kingdom of Cornwall. If only. In an alternate universe somewhere, Cornwall was the one that became the real powerhouse. And we're good. Oh my goodness. We're a little heavy there, I guess. That's alright. We didn't need that heat shield. Oh, can we get a surface sample maybe? Rue report. Oh, we're in the Highlands. No, we've already got this one. So while you guys are here, I want you guys to brainstorm what I can do for fun trigger fire thingies, because Dingy's got a ton in his channel. He's got the Pokemon theme and Welcome to the Internet and all kinds of nonsense. Urban has all the little KSP sound effects and that wonderful, wonderful technical lecture film that everybody loves to play. And I have nothing. I set up trigger fire and I realized, wait a minute, I don't have anything. All right, so the Duna lander needs to rendezvous with the Dun station at some point. Yeah, I have it set up. I just don't have anything to put on there. That's the problem. I think the min miner can take off. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Okay, so let me get my notepad here and get rid of this. Into the garbage you go. So it is year 6, day 248. And we have a couple of missions that we want to start running. So let's switch over to window capture. SpongeBob quotes. Basically just do a bunch of funny stuff, says Dingy. I'm not that funny though. That's the problem. I can't, and I don't just want to take clips of movies, you know? I know a lot of people do that. It's like, I don't know, I feel weird. All right, so first things first, we need Kerbin to Eve. And we're at year 6, not 61. Day 248. Thingy's playing Max Payne on stream. It's terrible on PC. Need to install a bunch of fixes and it's still 0. Gotcha. So K to E is year 7, day 32. Next up, Kerbin. Actually, we don't need to go to Duna, do we? Eve. No, we can't go home from Eve yet. Duna to Kerbin is year 9, really? Oh, that sucks. All right, year 9, day 3. Ooh, that's forever from now. What the hell? Oh, it's the original Max Payne even. I actually had that on CD back in the day when it first came out. Super fun. It very much reminded me of like the Matrix games with the bullet time, which I thought was pretty cool. I never beat it, but my dad did. Okay, what else? I guess Kerbin to Jewel is year 8. So actually, Kerbin to Jewel is going to happen before Duna to Kerbin, based on this. So year 8, day 17. So I guess the plan for tonight is to set up the min miner to go from Kerbin to Eve, then set up some kind of Jewel mission, but I don't know if we're ready for Jewel. I guess we have to be at some point. It's gonna take 3 years to get there though. What the heck? Those poor Kerbins. Kerbals. They're not called Kerbins. What's wrong with me? Okay. So that's all the information I think we needed. Switch back to the game. All right. So let's get the min miner into orbit. And we might actually do, depending on how much fuel is left, is get... Oh, the sun's coming up too, nice. Is we can go ahead and reload. We want to have a full tank of fuel and a full tank of ore when we start our trip. Because... Oh, wait, it's going the other way. Never mind. All right. Oh, actually, Urban, I have a question. If I warp to sunrise, is that sunrise on my current planet? I feel like because it's an... Okay, I'm going to do that then. Thank you. Because, yeah, I wanted to make sure it wasn't on Kerbin, which would be absolutely useless to me. Okay, let's turn the drills back on, and then I'll say what I was going to say about Max Payne. So is it because it's on PC? Because I feel like since it's such an old game and it's a port, wouldn't it run worse on PlayStation? Maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way. But yeah, I don't see why it would run poorly on PC. That's strange. And I think we can time warp here while we drill. And there we go. Yeah, we can. Beautiful. So we're gonna have a nice full tank of gas. This is already off, right? Yeah, it is. It's remastered on PlayStation. Oh, okay. So the one on Steam, is that just the old game? Gonna send a pic of the issues you have with the game? His hands are all messed up. Well, sure, yeah, you can send it to me. Take a look. But I feel like it never had the best graphics. It's a relatively old game. Oh, look at that. We got a Kerbin Rise and a Mun Rise. Beautiful. In fact, we have the whole thing. We got the sun, Kerbal, and the Mun all in a row. A cosmic convergence. All right, Aura, come on. I need you to fill up. People are here for action, not for me sitting here time warping forever. Or maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know why people come to this stream. I would like to think it's because I'm hilarious and people can't stay away. They're like, oh my gosh, this guy's so funny. You gotta watch him. Like Ludwig or Germa or Lemmy. You guys know Lemmy? I always want to call him Lemmy, but that's somebody else. That's a different person. Let's get the radiator away. We will stop, retract, stop and retract. All right, let me take a look at the pic you sent real quick. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, I gotta show this. Oh, this is wonderful. Hang on. Oh, can I not just drag this? Can't just drag it. Ah. All right, hang on. Save. You guys know the pain of showing images on stream, right? Oh god, it's so big. That's what she said. Not to me, but probably to somebody. And... well, really? Why is it... did you take this with your phone? Here. You guys have to look at it sideways because I didn't flip it. I would need to display capture it. No, I just put it into the stream. Yeah, that's why it's sideways then. So yeah, his hands are just like big meat sticks, I guess. Interesting, interesting. Well then. Yeah, you might want to get that looked at. If your hand erection lasts longer than 4 hours, consult a physician. All right, back to the game. And I was just about to launch this thing. Put on SAS. Everything's retracted, looks good. And now we need to go this way. Oh, this thing's so bulky, I love it. It's no Derek the Angry Fuel Truck, but you know, it gets the job done. It has the same kind of aesthetic. This can shut off. Stop. There we go. And then Urban was talking about his face. Yeah, it's just a big block with like a face texture mapped onto it, right? I know nothing about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I like the orange fuel tanks. They look so much better than the black and white. I don't know. Something about that color scheme, especially with like the parts, right? Because the mine is, or the drill is orange, so it matches with the orange tank. If it was black and white, it would look stupid. All right, what am I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. We can probably go a little bit faster here. Why did my son get a notification that you're collecting his V card? I don't know. Is he following my channel? In which case, that would make sense. Yeah, so send all your Valentine's cards to me. I'd really appreciate it. I will be your Valentine. Well, within reason. You know, Twitch actually would not let me put V-card. I had to just remove the dash. Like, guys, it's Valentine's Day. Talking about Valentine's cards. V-card means something different to the Utes. Oh, does it? Really? What does it mean? Tell me more. I just wanted to have a nice, wholesome Valentine's Day. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work. We're gonna crash. Let's fix that. Radial out, please. And go. It probably could have been at a better angle for that. I'd really rather not crash this thing. Oh. You know what I just remembered? I watched Encanto last night. And I think we should... He desperately wants you to remain wholesome, so I've been instructed to let you find out on your own. Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up later. I'll go on Google or whatever. Or Ask Jeeves. Or Bing. Or DuckDuckGo. Or Tor, the dark web. Which is where I normally do all my Google searching. Wait, no, Tor has its own search engine, right? I don't know. So, Encanto. Let's see. What do I want to talk about? It was pretty good. I liked the music. I liked that it was colorful. Story was a little meh for me, I guess. It didn't feel like there was a villain, which I suppose is kind of the point. There's not some evil mastermind. It's just like a family drama. And so now, I think I'm mostly caught up on my Disney movies, except for The Eternals, Spider-Man, which is actually a Sony movie. And that's about it, I think. Luca's a Pixar movie, and I'm not really interested in seeing it. And other than that, I don't know. Alright, I think we might be safe to time warp here. I just don't want to smack into these hills. Let's try it out. Actually, the game might not even let me. Oh well, okay, good. We'll just be extra careful. Looks good, looks good. So if you've got thoughts on Encanto, please let me know in the chat box. Or we can talk about a different movie. If anybody saw... What just came out? Sing 2. Or what was the one that I saw at the theater? I didn't see the movie. I walked past the theater and saw that it was playing. Which is a completely different meaning than I saw it at the theater. Great film, but you're right, there is no story. Yeah, it's just more of an excuse to have song and dance numbers, which is fine. That's just the type of movie it is. And I kept waiting for something, I don't know, to like, for there to be some kind of resolution to the problem. And it felt like it wrapped up very quickly. Like you sing one song and you're like, oh, I see now. I was being a huge jerk. Okay, I'll stop being a jerk now. And there we go. We just want to get that nice and cozy together. And then we want to go normal to fix the ascending node. We just don't talk about Bruno. Marry Me is playing in town. Okay, that's the one that was at the theater. Gotcha. I'm gonna say, so there was some kind of Valentine's Day movie, which may or may not actually be a Valentine's movie. The thing about Bruno was he was living in the house the whole time, and Dolores knew. And despite the fact that she seems incapable of keeping a secret, she never mentioned it once to anybody. I don't know. I guess she'd been conditioned to not ever talk about it, so she just didn't. I would really like to live in a magic house, though. I don't even have to have any of those special powers, just, you know, all the stairs, making it easier to go up and or down the stairs would be nice. because my house has a lot of stairs, and I get a little tired going up those stairs, or even coming down. It might be because I'm out of shape, though. Probably more likely. I don't need an escalator in my house, I swear. Although, one of those little, it's not an elevator. It's like a little chair that you sit in, and it takes you up the stairs like in Gremlins. That'd be pretty sweet. So I go up to it, I sit down, I push the button, it takes me up the stairs, and hopefully doesn't launch me out the window. A stair lift. There we go. Not for super old people. Come on. We don't need to be ageist here. There's no age discrimination. Anybody could use that. That sounds wonderful. What people like going up and down the stairs now? That's fun for you people? For regular people. Doesn't have to be old people. It could just be fat people. Although at that point it might break down, right? It's like the talking scale that says 1 at a time, please. Like, whoops. A little too much for it to handle. I'm not quite at that level yet. Although I am concerned for the day that I eventually get there. And I wake up and I realize I can't get out of bed. I'm too fat. This is awful. Pretty sure Medicare isn't going to pay for it. If you, well, why? Medicare is for old people. Medicaid is, wait, no, hang on. Which one's for old people? Which one's for poor people? There's like a mnemonic for it. It's you Medicare for your grandma, but poor people need Medicaid. That's not a mnemonic at all. He like Cartman when he eats too much beefcake, can't get out of bed. Yeah, exactly. Poor Cartman. He's trying his best. All right, so for this one, now we need to slow down and get our intersect to line up. So let's do that. And since we're around Minmus, this shouldn't be an issue at all. Beautiful. 300 meters, I can handle that. I need to watch, well, I guess I don't need to watch more South Park. I just haven't seen South Park in a long time. I know a lot of the classic episodes, like the Warcraft one, and the one where Hartman turns the kids' parents into chili and feeds them to him, which is, now that I say that out loud, that's kind of awful. And I don't know how they got away with that on TV. I guess it's cable. Medicare is a federal program that provides health coverage if you're 65 plus or under 65 and have a disability. No matter your income, Medicaid is a state and federal program that provides health coverage if you have very low income. There you go. All right, I had him right. Plot twist, that was his dad. Oh, right. There's a lot of lore in South Park. I'm glad we have a Googler in the chat. Thank you very much, Ash. I always appreciate your rapid lookup of things. Lore Park. You know what? I wonder if there's a demand for that on YouTube, or if it already exists. Because I was just watching a Warhammer 40k lore video while I was eating dinner. And I was thinking, wow, this guy knows so much about Warhammer. What a nerd. But then I also thought, what do I know enough about that I could make lore videos about? The answer is nothing in particular. Check Discord. All right, what did you send me now? People sending me stuff on Discord. Hey, you fixed his hands. Nice. Is that what you're showing me? I'm not going to show the picture, but it looks like you got the hand erection problem resolved, which is great. Okay, there's our target. Let's prepare to slow down. Then the Min station is not super conducive to docking with, unfortunately. So this may be a case of we need to be very careful with our docking procedure. This was the one that we designed with hinges before we realized that hinges do not make good points for docking ports. We have since learned from that mistake. They do make fine positions for solar panels, though. Oh no. Ash got rouletted again. Sure does love that. So yeah, if anybody's interested, I added the roulette command. So now you can use it. I also added the games list command, which gives you the Google Doc of all my games, or at least my Steam games, because I haven't added the few games that I have off of Steam. I guess I can if people are really super interested in all the games I have. But it was really easy to get them out of Steam. Not really easy, it was easier to get them out of Steam than it was to get them out of Epic or GOG. I think I probably have to type them in manually from GOG. Okay, so here is our target. Let's point towards it. Your messages get deleted if you get timed out. So if you die in the roulette, it deletes all your messages. So keep that in mind if you're going to play roulette. Before I've read your message, you might have to retype it if I don't catch it. It's basically the same as, yeah, because if I time you out manually, it does the same thing. It'll delete all your messages. I assume they assume that timing someone out means that their message was offensive or otherwise doesn't need to be seen. I don't know what the explanation is. Ooh, facing the wrong way. Let's spin. There we go. So we are lined up. Switch to monoprop controls. There we go. Oh, it's gonna keep doing it, guys. Actually, I gotta check the cooldown on that. I think it might be 5 seconds. Let me actually just look right now while we're here. All right, let's take a look. Roulette. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Settings. Command cooldown. Okay, I'll make it 5 seconds. There you go. All right, now you can do it even more as you desire. All right, back to the game. How are we all? Well, I am okay. I had to work today, which sucked, but I'm used to it, so I don't bother myself about it too much. And now I'm streaming, so I feel much better. And I'm hoping that tomorrow, which as you know is my collab day with possibly an alien, is super weird. Because this one is a bit of a doozy. It's a real rabbit hole that we're about to go down. And I, for one, am very excited. Oh, turn off the RCS here. If we can get a slightly better angle on this. And a little more speed, too. How are you, Ash? You're always here, and it's been very nice. Write script to spam. Well, it won't let you spam it. There's still a 5-second cooldown, and if you get timed out, you're timed out for 30 seconds. So you can't quite spam it, and if you spam it too much, then I'll just time you out manually. So keep that in mind. Although, you're usually the only person typing in chat these days, which is okay. All right, we're coming up on the station. You can see it there, silhouetted by the sun. Very cool. Yes, yes, aside from Emmykins, who is my loyal moderator and is here every night. It's just nice to have a regular viewer, that's all. It's not my wife. Makes me feel good about myself. And okay, so that's one of the docking ports, and the other one's on top. We're gonna go for the bottom one. Let's check in and see if it's locked. It is locked. There's the, oh, what's it doing? What is happening? Stop that. All right, robotics, is this what we're doing today? Come on, man. Control from here. All right, let's get the angles out. When I said locked, I meant lock. Ugh. Yeah, so this is why we don't use this configuration anymore, because the docking ports cause everything to freak out. So we're just gonna orient the craft. I guess radial out for now. Just hold that position. Do not move. We're gonna, let's see how much fuel's in here. We're gonna quickly transfer. Shoot, there might not be enough fuel to actually top up our ship. We might have to do another mining mission, which is okay. It's not what I wanted to do today, but I suppose it's something to do today. Now, Ash, I guess since you're here and you've become a regular, I can ask you why you come to this channel when there are much better channels that you could go to watch. Because I like to know what I need to focus on. Okay. There we go. We got the target? No, we do not. Where is it? Can't see because of the sun. Set as target. Perfect. The interaction, and you seem okay to just talk. Well, that's great. I'm glad. Yeah, especially with bigger channels, right? There's not a whole lot of interaction with the streamer. Just you become a very small fish in a big pond. But here you can be a big fish in a very small pond. Oh, is that the right one? Yes, it is. And then at the same time, I've gone into smaller streamers chat, or their channel, I guess, and they're playing a game that I like, and I'm like, hey, how are you enjoying the game? And I wait and I wait and I wait, and they look up and they're like, oh, hi Star Shard, it's good, and they just go back to playing silently. Oh, Ash is an Englishman too. We've got 2 Englishmen and a Scotsman here. Is that right? Is it Scotsman or is it just Scot? I suppose either is probably appropriate. All right, we are drifting to our target. Oh, this is the hardest part here. We've got this big, bulky transport ship, and we're trying to dock it with this flimsy docking port. Oh, it might have enough fuel, actually. That'll be the last of the fuel, but it's not like the station needs its fuel right now. Scotsman is fine. Oh, good. And silence from the audience, please. Concentrating. It's like a tennis match or golf. Everybody has to be very quiet. All right, we're lined up. make sure everything is good to go. And slow it down, slow it down. And while I'm doing this, actually, I can talk while I'm doing this, it's fine. I probably won't crash. Because you guys know the schedule for this week. Tomorrow I'm over on Possibly an Aliens channel. We're going to be talking about something weird. I don't want to spoil it too much. And Wednesday is going to be Hades. And then I think Friday is going to be more Dead Cells, which I know Ash is excited for, even though I'm terrible at the game. Ooh, okay, how are we looking? There we go. All right. So we should just be able to gently drift. And by gently, I mean it's going to be an absolute disaster. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. We got it. All right, we cannot use SAS here because of the implication. In. Full. Good. In. Full. And in. Gimme full, gimme full, gimme full. Yes. All right, we're good. Do we have any monoprop on here? We do. We do have some monoprop. Now, whether I guess I don't really need that much monoprop. So we'll just undock. We can always make more if we really, really need to. Then we'll just drift away. Ooh, okay, we did it. Yeah, that's how my cat is. He's he wants attention, but only, and Dingy was saying this earlier. He wants attention on his timeline, so regardless of what's going on. Like I'm streaming, and if he comes over here, there's not a whole lot I can do. I guess I can let him jump up on my lap, but he usually, if I'm just playing a game, normally he won't come over here, although he will sometimes. But if I'm doing something that requires my full attention, oh, he'll make his presence known very quickly. Ash says, and I agree with this, dogs have owners, cats have staff. Yeah, or servants. So now we have about 1,800 meters per second plus whatever's in the ore tanks, which is less than I thought we had now because I was generating ore as we were flying, as we were taking off. It's not too bad. I think we're only down 4 ore total. Yeah, or 5 ore, whatever. Pax Dragoon is using an emote of a kitty. Oh, it's MCDM. Oh, gross. Wait, no, MCDM's fine. I was thinking of Critical Role. Okay. So, frogs have pogs. Yes, exactly. That makes perfect sense. Do you guys actually remember pogs? Does anybody remember pogs? I remember pogs. Not those pogs, no. I want to know if anybody knows about the original pogs. No, wait, you don't know about pogs? The little, no, not the, wait, rubber domes? No. Hang on, do I gotta show you guys this? I gotta pause the stream to show you guys pogs. This is embarrassing. No, I just want to see the image, Google. All right, here, I'm gonna bring him in. Nope. Nope. It's fighting with me. All right, here we go. It's these little fellas. They're milk caps, yeah. Ash likes the idea that poggers comes from pogs, which it doesn't actually. They're unrelated, I think. So these were milk caps that you would stack up and slam, what you call a slammer down on. And then depending on how they landed, you would basically gamble for them. So I lived in, and the reason they're called pogs is because they come from a drink, or the original ones did before they started making actually purpose designed ones. Google it. I am Google. That's what I'm doing right now. Let me find. The name originates from pog. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Each game originates from pog, a brand of juice made from passion fruit, orange, and guava. The use of the juice's caps to play the game preceded the game's commercialization. So there you go. And that's your fun, interesting learning fact for the day. Anyway, I grew up in Hawaii when they, I guess, were big. And being in Hawaii, all the stuff from Asia would hit Hawaii first before it hit the mainland, which was kind of cool. We were the first to really, or at least I feel like we were the first to get big into Pokemon, but Pokemon was such a huge success that that's probably not necessarily true. All right, let's get on a different plane from the station here. And our orbital stuff is like that. I'm going to change our inclination to be different to get it closer to 0 degrees, I suppose. I've been streaming for 52 minutes and I've already paused the game for random stuff. How many times? Twice. Am I turning into Jabroni Mike? Oh, what I would give to turn into Jabroni Mike. But sadly, no. I am simply myself. I'll never be the cum man. Unless he dies, I guess. Then maybe I'll have a chance. Need dual screen setup. I really do. Not that it would matter. Because I don't want to hit any keys that could jeopardize the mission, like shift. I guess shift is the only one that would really mess with it. All right, so we can leave this. Actually, no, this is going to be our next mission. So we actually want to speed up time for our Kerbal to Eve launch. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Back to the Space Center. But yeah, I would like to get a second monitor at some point because, first of all, having one monitor is extremely limiting. In fact, and that's the only reason. Ah, the administrative building. We never go here. Takes 5% funds income, yields 1 science for each 12,812 funds. Wait, that kind of would have been helpful. Unpaid research. Open source tech program takes 5%. I don't need reputation. Patent licensing. How much can we do? 25%? We could probably do 25. We don't need money right now. Hang on. Oh, wait. Person other than grunt. Yeah, that's another abbreviation. Yeah. I was a pog. It's pronounced pogue, though, in the military slang. And that's like 90% of the military is person other than grunts. There's not that much just bog standard infantry in the army. Okay. Is there anything we need to check in on before we do anything? The Min Miner's just going to be there. The Duna Lander's going to be there. The Gilly Lander's going to be there. And this is our first target. We're going to hook up with the Gilly Lander. in orbit of Gilly, which is around Eve. We're going to transfer fuel. Oh, we also probably need to send a satellite, don't we? So let's get that prepped and ready. Ash's internet's being intermittent. Okay. Don't worry. I can't imagine I'm saying anything too important, but if somebody could keep track, I'd appreciate it. Add it to the Star Chartpedia. And we need to find, what did I call it? How many stupid craft in here? I should get them sorted out. Untitled Eve Station. Oh, right. That's what we named that. The ScanSat. That's what we want. So we need to get one of these babies. All right. I already added the decoupler. Good. If you'll remember, the first one of these that I made could not decouple because I didn't add a decoupler. This one has the added decoupler, which is very good. And we're going to send that to Gilly to get mineral information. So what, do we need anything else on this? I guess we could put a big, no, we don't need a big satellite. We're fine. We've got relays on the stations. Heading out to watch some hockey. Okay. So it's still hockey season somehow. I feel like it's been going on for months. Canadian. No, Minnesotan. We can probably launch this now. And in fact, I think we can put the fairing separation there. I seem to recall that we didn't detach the fairing until later than I would have liked. We'll just have to keep an eye on that as well. All right, we are SAS'd up. Got the maneuver mode on. Full throttle. Let's get this thing into orbit. Ooh, it's a little slow. We can probably put some solid rocket boosters on there if we need to. But it looks good. Keep the thrust to weight low. And we're turning. We're turning. We're going. We're going. So what other stuff? Aside from games, what other stuff do you guys like to see on the channel? I know we, it wasn't on my stream, it was over on Possibly an Aliens. We did marbles on stream and Gardic Phone, which were a ton of fun. But I don't know if that's something that there would be a lot of interest in on this channel, necessarily. And keep in mind, well, you know, I guess that's on me, is to bring more people in. Because Twitch is only gonna, it's gonna sort everybody by active viewers, right? So you could say, hey, play this game, it's really fun. And I can say, well, nobody watches that game. So the only people who would watch is you guys. But I don't know. It's how the sausage is made, right? Like, how do you grow a Twitch channel? Most of the advice is like, make a YouTube video. And then I think, I can't make a YouTube video because I'm too stupid. Emmykins would enjoy playing at Gardic Phone and or marbles on stream. All right, good to know. I would enjoy it too, but again, it's a matter of getting people, more people, because those games are fun with when you're playing with people, more people. The same with Spelunky 2 and the Death Roulette, which I will continue talking about until we get to do it. All right, so our apoapsis is getting up there. Let's slow it down a little bit. We'll keep the throttle going though. Although actually we're going a little bit too fast now. So the best way to get big on Twitch is to already be big off of Twitch. It's a bit of a catch-22. So I'm gonna take a look this weekend at doing the video thing again, because I think I had a solid idea. I just need to figure out how to work the editing software to make it look the way that I want it to look. And we're almost to an apoapsis that takes us out. Okay, we can do that. Oh my goodness, here comes Grumpy with 10 people. Holy moly, Grumpy. What were you doing? You just tripled my view count. Hello, Porcelet. Hello, LV Pipes. Hope you guys are enjoying some excellent Star Sector content. Very quality. I gotta get back to Star Sector at some point. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I haven't touched that save since the last time we streamed it. Uh-oh, Stinky Cheese in the chat. Watch out, guys. We have a report of Stinky Cheese in the chat. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying the Discord. For those of you who are in Grumpy's Discord, that's not to brag, but I put a lot of those channels together for you guys. I know that there was a clamoring for the ship designer that's been added. I guess there's probably an actual official Star Sector Discord, but why would you want to be in that? That's no fun. There's too many people in there. It's better to be in a small Discord where you can get to know everybody. At least I think so. And we are getting into orbit here. So we've reached our apoapsis. Keep burning though. And let's get the solar panels out. And the antenna extended. There we go. I suppose we can deploy the scanner as well. Doesn't matter. There's no air resistance up here. Forget the official Discord. Grumpy's has blackjack and hookers. Actually, we're working on that. So once I get all the regulations and stuff cleared, we'll have official Grumpy Thumper themed blackjack and hookers on the Discord. Keep your eyes open. I also made Grumpy's emotes. So if you guys have been enjoying any of his emotes, I still need to make the glass cannon Sunder and the ziggurat. Wait, uh-oh. We're at a comms range, chat. This could be bad. Bender approves. He does. Although, speaking of Bender, did you guys hear about the new Futurama season that they're planning on doing on Netflix? Sans John DiMaggio, apparently. They're going to recast Bender as if that's even a real option. I don't know. I just don't know. There we go. All right. So luckily, even with limited control, we can go max throttle and cut the engines. Pleasantron is unenthused. Yeah, that's how I felt too. How many finales does Futurama have to have before they stop? Grumpy doesn't trust new Bender. I want the old Bender back. You know, it would be a funny joke if they had a new Bender and then everybody complained about the new Bender and then the old Bender came back. Which I feel like they did an episode on that, but I don't remember. There's been so many Futurama episodes. But obviously it's a casting issue at this point. I get the feeling everything resurrected by Netflix is only money, no soul. That's not true, because sometimes they resurrect something that has soul and then they cancel it immediately. Like the new, oh, what was that? The Dark Crystal show that they did that everybody loved, and it was fun and unique and interesting, and then they canceled it after one season because it was too expensive. Or I don't know, I haven't watched Netflix in forever. Yeah, so money. Well, yeah. Well, what I'm saying is they resurrect it for money, but then the creators put soul into it, and then yeah, Netflix cancels it. So the thing is, Netflix has competition now, like legitimate competition, so they're gonna have to start putting in a little more effort. But at the same time, are you really gonna cancel your Netflix? I don't think so. I'll believe it when I see it. I feel like I could cancel mine, but I'm not the one that's home all day to watch streaming services, so I don't get a say on that. All right, so this is good. We're in a nice stable orbit. Actually, let's, if we can get control again, we should get here. There we go. Can make our orbit a little bit bigger. Don't have to worry about being out of control range as much. Be right back. Dog requires petting. All right, dog more important than stream. Positron canceled Netflix years ago. Well, congratulations. You're a braver man than I. Possibly woe man. We're heading up to our apoapsis once again. Did you know filmmakers can claim Netflix as a business expense? So they can reduce their taxable income by saying they have a Netflix subscription? That's interesting. You don't do it, but you know people that do. I suppose I don't quite see the logic, but it makes sense if there would potentially be a reason for that. It's not that far-fetched, I guess. I am man and also have no streaming subscriptions. Wow. I guess there's a lot of free content on the internet that you're not going to run out of YouTube videos to watch anytime soon. Although sometimes it feels like it when YouTube recommends you a bunch of crap that you're not interested in. Like I watched one true crime mini documentary and now YouTube thinks that's all I want to watch. Like, no, I don't care about the guy who murdered his whole family and then started a new family. Well, actually, I care about that one. That one's kind of cool. But I don't want to watch another one about the same guy. Buzzatron hasn't seen The Walking Dead. I haven't seen The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, or Game of Thrones. Walking Dead was... None of those were on streaming services, were they? They were originally on cable TV. Whatever else is seminal. Uh-oh. We're getting seminal here, chat. Watch out. Choose popular shows. I don't now. Crap. Those are popular shows. Oh, you just chose popular shows. You don't know. Crap. Yeah. So what's big on streaming services? Emmykins might know. I guess Squid Games was on Netflix. People really went crazy for that, despite the fact that there are much better Korean TV shows available. All right, let's head back to the Space Center, and it is time for our big time warp to year 7, day 32, which is our transfer window from Kerbal to Eve. Buzzatron has a Roll20 subscription. Does that count? I want to say yes, but no. That's a plant flag on Eve. We got 25 years to do it, and I still don't think it's going to happen within 25 in-game years. So let's set an alarm clock for Eve. Go. Time to alarm. Uh-oh. How do I make this do what I want it to do? I guess if I do 1 year, it doesn't need to be a whole year. How many days are in a Kerbal year? 100? 200? Hey, there we go. That's actually pretty close. All right, so we'll do 205 and we'll go to day 30. And then we'll go inside the tracking station so we don't give everybody a seizure. I think it's 400 days. All right, so we're just gonna zoom out and we're gonna go ahead and warp. Zoo, yippee! Look at it go. We're getting some science too from that ion collector we set up on the Mun. Beautiful. Yeah, Emmykins would happily be called a K-drama queen. She's also a K-pop stan, so if you have any questions about K-pop, you can ask her. Or ask me, and then I'll ask her. Ultimately, she's the one answering, though. Alright, we're almost there. Here it comes. I'm so excited. Finally, bring home our Eve mission that's been sitting out there for however many years. So before we go, I'm actually going to check in on a couple of our research bases and get all the science back from them. So let's start with, I guess, Eve Station itself? No, Min Station. I'll start from the top. Jeb Memorial Station has no scientist. Mun Station definitely does. Hey, Ash is back. You fixed your internet problem, or were you just gone? Let's get the solar panels set up. Check our science. How much science you got? Not a lot. Okay. 35. I guess it wasn't that many days, really. It was 200 days. That doesn't seem like very much, but we're not generating a lot of science either. We're low on data. We'll have to get more at some point. And yada yada. Back to the Space Center. Lurk activated. There is actually a lurk command if you want, but that also works. I added that by popular demand. Right, plant flag on Eve. Attach this new satellite. Recover Zeldrid. No, no, no. Recover Enemy and Enemies debris from orbit of the sun. I wonder if we could get Zeldrid. That's not actually a terrible idea. Yeah, why the heck not? We'll try that. We're going to be going there anyway, and we're going to have an extra seat on the Min Miner. Oh, wrong one. Tracking station. Ash, reset the internet and change some router settings. Oh, geez. To make it a more stable connection, just not as strong. Got a hacker man in the chat. Min Station. Let's see how much science that has on it. Oh, we're not in the sun. We're gonna have to bring it around town here. Bring it around town. Urban says I could do SpongeBob quotes as one of my channel point rewards. I feel like I'd always do the same ones. Patrick saying he's just standing there menacingly. What I learned in boating school is I'm gonna get my driver's license, and it's only gonna take one more year. One more year. Hacker man. Ash knows how to hack code. A true hacker man. Now we're getting the data. We're getting the data. Go, go, go. All right, another 210 science in the bag. Back to the Space Center. And I want to say Eve Station is the one that has the science-y stuff. Oh, wrong one. And not Fish, which was named by possibly an alien. Because she said she wanted to name something, and she said, I want to name it Fish. And I happened to be on the Eve Station too. So we named the Eve Station 2 Fish. Oh, you want me to praise Outer Wilds? Ooh, wait, that's actually a good one. Just play like the little one of the instruments or something. Yeah, that could be good. So I've talked a lot about the gameplay in Outer Wilds, but we could take some time, since Urban Venture brought it up, to talk about how amazing the music is in that game. And how they've got the triggers to fire certain songs in certain situations. But this has a full thing of science on it. Nice. No available in-range antenna on this vessel. Really? Where's Kerbal? Okay, we gotta bring it around a little bit. So in addition to just the main theme being awesome, there's of course the theme that plays at the end of the cycle, which is a classic. And in fact, I've seen some people not catch on that theme is what plays, or that theme indicates the end of the cycle until a while in. Like, hey, wait a minute, that music's playing again. What does that mean? There's the music that plays when you find the Nomai sites, the certain ones. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil too much in case someone's never played it. Although at this point, man, you gotta play it. It's so good. I need sound clips like Titanic and John Cena. What from Titanic would I have? This is the first I'm hearing of having Titanic available as a sound clip. Like, I'm the king of the world? Or, John Cena, I know. But with farts, Twitch is kind of cracking down on farting these days, so I don't know if I'd want to risk that one. And we're done with the Eve station. The shitty flute meme clip. I do like John Cena. Well, I guess I don't know him personally. I like his character. Kind of fun, kind of goofy, kind of serious. Eve Station. Fish does not have anyone. The Dunn Station, pretty sure, has scientists on it. Oh, we got a clip. Should I play it, chat? You guys want to hear what it sounds like? Skip to 38 seconds. All right. All right. Let's click on it. Oh, don't start playing on me. Oh, this one. Playing on the recorder. Yeah, that's me playing the recorder right there. Oh, what if I just got a recorder and it's like, I will play a song poorly on the recorder for X amount of points. That could be fun. Like, I only know one song on the recorder with any kind of... Okay, science is done. Good. Good. Oh, that's the first science data from Duna? Nice. Let's review the data. Duna Stone, we want to keep that one. EVA reports we can process. Atmospheric pressure scan we can process. Temperature scan we can process. Oh, we're full of data. Never mind. We have so much science in here, it's gonna last the rest of the game, I think. It's used for sad and crushing moments. I always think of, whenever I think of a sad and crushing moment, I think of that Katy Perry. People ask you how you're doing and you say you're fine, but you're not fine. That one. With the piano music playing. And what's there's the one, it's not really a song, but it's the lady with all the formulas going around when you're trying to think real hard. Actually, I do know one that I would like to use from the old YTMND days. See if I can find it. You guys are making me look up. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, that's from I want to say that's from Nightwish. I don't remember exactly, but that used to be a huge meme on YTMND. They played it with any kind of not very... I have to explain the joke because this is 20 years ago now. So the joke would be somebody is doing something not particularly epic, but you play the epic music to make it seem epic. So no matter what you're doing, you play that song and now it looks like you're doing something cool. I could clip me or Emmykins. Clip us doing what? I'm sure I could get Emmykins to do something funny, but I don't know about myself. All right, we need to set up these maneuvers. Whatever I think is fitting or funny. Well, that's the thing, right? I don't know what's funny. Oh, wrong button. So we want to go to Eve. That means we're gonna have to spend some Delta V, some quality Delta V. But how much Delta V, you might be asking yourself? Well, the answer may surprise you. It says 1023. Prograde 1019.8, normal minus 82. So 1020 minus 82. Get that going here. So 1020 minus 82. I almost hit the numpad one again. That would have muted me, like I keep doing. But I was smart and I remembered to use the one. I trust chat. Yeah, I trust chat because they're the ones that are going to be laughing at it. You can't laugh at your own jokes. That's just in bad taste. All right, let's get this sorted here. That's taking me to Duna, which is obviously not what I want to do. Maybe it is. I don't know. Who am I to say? We asked for a timeout function. You think it's a good idea to give you more, except it's random though. And the we here is just you. If you want to get yourself timed out, that's it's fine by me. Okay, let's set this as a target. And where are we here? Oh, I see it. I see it. Aha. Ooh. The computer was right, chat. They got me right where I needed to go. Okay. So now comes the tweaking portion of the exam, where we get to start tweaking. Oh. Oh, baby. That is beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. Although, no, I can't, because that's going to come in at retrograde again. Which, as we have decided, we no longer want to deal with that. So why don't we come in from a prograde side then? Yes, yes, yes. Very good, yes. Oop, okay, we're going too far out now. How about something like that? All right, let's see. We could do 1 versus 1 or last person standing using the roulette. Well, but why though? I mean, if you guys want to have, it's your guys' fun. I am merely here to facilitate. Somehow. I haven't quite figured out how yet, but I'm getting there. Let's see. Okay. Kerbal players. How do I make it so that I'm not coming in retrograde? Because as it stands, no matter what I do, it seems like I'm coming in retrograde, which is how I ended up with all these stupid retrograde orbits in the first place. But I'm not seeing anything here that is... Oh, wait. Oh, did we get it? Aha! We got it. Kind of. It's a little goofy, but it might just work. No. No, I don't think so. Change the entry side of the... That's what I'm trying to do. It's just, I'm not quite... Because I'm tweaking my launch or my escape burn. So that's way over here. By the time I get here, I have no idea what the outcome's going to be. So I'm mostly just randomly clicking buttons and hoping it goes the direction I want it to. Which it kind of is. But it's hard to get it going the way that I want it to go. Like, do I go back more? Do I go forward more? Do I do that? No, that's the wrong way. I need to grab the closest side of the planet to the sun. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can tweak it on my way there, because really, it shouldn't be that hard. What was this? Minus 82. Minus. Hello? Doesn't want me to type now? Oh, there it goes. All right. Okay, so let's leave it like that. And we can try to change it mid-flight. It's probably fine. I know it's not the most efficient. Although this one does kind of need to be a little bit efficient. We'll have an extra few thousand delta V. Although we learned all about how Eve likes to eat our delta V. But it's probably fine. Because the burn's coming up, so let's just do it. So, chat, it's my turn to pick the movie for this weekend. What movie should I pick? Keep in mind, it has to be a good movie, and it has to be a funny movie. I don't want a repeat of the last time I asked for suggestions. All right, here we go. We're going to Eve with the scanner. And this baby's gonna help us find ore on Gilly. I have not seen The Big Lebowski, actually, so maybe I could do that one. It's not a bad idea. Although at some point with these big movies, you feel like you've seen them just through the memes. Oh, Me, Myself, and Irene actually could be a good one. 90s Jim Carrey is really funny. And, oh, went a little bit too far there. Let's fix that. Got a little out of hand. Oh, there we go. That's actually probably fine, because we're going to tweak it all en route. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. And we got to fix this. Yeah. Which way is going to get us closer to the thing? This one? That's getting us farther away. getting us farther away too. Oh, jeez. How about this one? There we go. Zoom in. We got to figure this out quick before we screw this up. Yep. Looks good, looks good. Yep. All right. So, let's see. Your number one comedy is The Big Lebowski? Is that so? Might have to check it out then. I suppose, yeah, you have that movie recommendation thing because you're a movie guy. I suppose it's required in your line of work, right? You have to have at least some love for movies. Let's turn down rest to maybe 10%. And we'll see here. What would Emmykins recommend? Don't let her recommend. She gets to pick every other week. She would recommend, I don't know, something with Audrey Hepburn in it. Now let's get this lined up. And there we go. Wait a minute. Are we there? Did we make it? We did. Okay, good. So we'll tweak that at a later date, I suppose. And that's done. All right. So back to the Space Center. Now comes the fun part. We get to attempt to do... We're going to be launching from Minmus to go down to Kerbin to then slingshot to Eve. I have never attempted this before. We're going to be doing it live. Ooh, high fidelity. The Min miner is in orbit of Minmus. Urban, have you ever done this before? Launching from Minmus down to Kerbin to get somewhere else? I'm excited. And so first we got to get into a nice escape from Minmus trajectory. Like so. Then we get real low. Da-na-na-na-na. And from there, keep going. Question is, are we going to be in the right thing? No way was that released 2000? High fidelity? That sounds right. Open perspective. Thanks for stopping by the channel tonight. Is it because of timing? Seems cheaper to just go straight out while Minmus is in the right spot. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's better. The thing is, if I just launched from Minmus, would that work? It might. If we just did that, what you're suggesting? All right, we can try it. Because there's no, I don't have a convenient calculator handy for that. All right, let's set that as the target, and maybe we can just make our own little rendezvous here. Yeah, okay, see, we're burning way too much there. I think the reason we go down to Kerbin first is to take advantage of the Oberth effect. You wait a quarter orbit around Kerbin might help. Yeah, I was gonna say I can increase the orbits before I go. So let's say we want to do 1,000. No, not 10, 1,000. I would accept that as a valid amount of delta V to spend. Okay. The urban is agreeing. That's what I should do. So how many orbits do we need to wait is the question. We might actually, hang on. Can we just decrease? Oh. All right, all right. I'm feeling it. And slow it down. Hello. Oh, there they are. All right. So we also need to go kinda down. Yeah, okay. This is, oh, wrong way. Guess we want to go to the point where, like that. And that is getting us closer and closer and closer. Oh, okay, now we've lost it. So I think we're just moving it forward like this. Yes, perfect. Slower, slower, slower. Eventually we'll hit the sweet spot, right? Because I'm not going for time, I'm going for minimal delta V used, which at this point 750 is pretty darn good. Considering we've got 1700 in this plus whatever's in the ore tanks. All right, so yeah, so we can either go from Minmus down to Kerbin, take advantage of the Oberth effect, or try this way. I guess we can try both, although it's going to be a huge pain in the butt to get it the way I want it to. All right, well, this is working, so I think I'll stick with what's working and not mess with it too much. So if we go down, does that get us closer? It does. Good. We want to make sure we're not retrograde again, like we have been in the past. There we go. This is a nice one. A little bit. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I can 100% work with this. How close can we get? Still a ways out. Oh, too close. Turn down the tuning here. I mean, what do you guys think? This looks pretty darn good to me. Yeah, you can see all of our stuff is going retrograde right now. That's what we're going to attempt to fix with this mining ship. Although I'm a little concerned it's not going to be able to do what I need it to do. But we're going to try. It's going to cost 900 just to get the low parry around Kerbin. Well, I don't need to get... Is it really 900? No, it's like 150 to go from Minmus to low Kerbin. Because I don't need to slow down once I get there. But this is fine. This is 775. I can 100% work with this. Well, let's go back. And let it roll. So this is 3 hours. We'll go ahead and say 3 minutes ahead of time. Oh, sorry if you guys got dizzy there. Was not expecting that. All right, we're gonna try this. Worst case scenario is we run out of fuel again and have to send yet another rescue mission to Eve. Although luckily it's during our transfer window, so we can afford to do that. Two-minute burn, huh? All right, if that's what you want, game. Wants me to do a 2-minute burn. Oop. Okay, we're getting there. So go prograde. Pepper the Fulf is here. Oh my goodness. Hello, Pepper. You gotta go? Good luck on that transfer. Looks good. Yeah, hey, thanks for stopping by. If you get a chance, feel free to check in the future and we'll see if I got it. All right, time to go. Let's burn it up. Try to stay on the ball here. We'll have a min-miss escape, and then we'll have a Kerbal escape. We also need to keep an eye on our orbits here. We should focus on Eve then. Looks like it's working pretty well. Come on. All right, so I have to choose between me, myself, and Irene and the Big Lebowski, huh? Does anybody have a reason why I should choose one over the other? Or do they want to throw another movie into the mix? Nominate your movie now. This is your opportunity. I guess I could do... Ooh, Idiocracy. We already watched that, though. So, as much as I would like to throw that into the queue, we're already... we've already got that one locked in. GG. That was a while ago that we watched that, actually. All right, so I'll wait a little bit for more nominations, and then once I'm done with this burn, I can actually do a poll. Ooh, Waterboy? Ooh, Adam Sandler movies. I don't know how well that's gonna go, to be honest. I don't personally have anything against Adam Sandler, except his recent, I guess not recent, but more recent, really bad comedy movies. Like, I liked Little Nicky when I was a kid too, but I don't know if anybody likes The Ridiculous Six. And if there is somebody out there, I don't know that I want to meet them. All right, so let's zoom in here. All right, so there's our trajectory. Let's try to get this worked out. We need to get into a prograde orbit so we can go to Gilly. Gilly is our destination, so we can mine it for resources. Deadpool 2. I haven't seen Deadpool 2. I have seen Deadpool 1. For Your Eyes Only. That sounds... Is that a James Bond movie? Or is it a parody James Bond type movie? And there we go. Okay. This is good. That's like a pretty good Eve encounter right there. I like it. Good work, everyone. And with that out of the way, we can open up the solar panels and start up the old... Oh, let's go out real fast. Turn on the ISRU. Start getting some liquid fuel and oxygen, or oxidizer. It is a James Bond. Okay. So we're looking, so specifically, you weren't here when I mentioned the stipulations. It has to be a good movie, and it has to be a funny movie. Because the reason that I'm watching these movies is so that I, myself, can personally be funnier. And I feel like if I watch enough comedy movies, it'll rub off on me or something. And also I feel like with the James Bond movies, you have to watch more of them to kind of get what's going on. Maybe that's not the case. And I haven't seen any of them. The only thing I know about James Bond is that the GoldenEye game on N64 was amazing. That's not how it works? What do you mean that's not how it works? How does it work? Do I have to go to clown college? Because I'll go to clown college. Although I might be a little old to apply to clown college. I don't know if there's some kind of age limit. Maybe there is. Would you guys watch if I was dressed up like a clown? Like, I don't know if I'd do the rainbow wig. I feel like I'd want to do a solid color wig. But the big red nose and the dumb clothes and the face paint. A liar? Ooh. It's another Jim Carrey movie, right? All right, all right. So let's do this then. Make sure everything looks good. So let's do a poll. Corn on pizza was the last poll we did. Oh, gross. All right. Movie night. Gonna be Jim Carrey. Does this have one R or two R's? Hang on, let's look it up. Oh, two R's. All right. Thank you, Google. Jim Carrey movie. And then the dude. So I don't want to type The Big Lebowski, although I will say it. And then what was, is that all we've had? And oh, or Adam Sandler. All right, let's do that. All right, we'll start the poll. So you can either vote for a Jim Carrey movie, The Big Lebowski, or an Adam Sandler movie. And I guess if Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler wins, then we have to do a second poll. So choose wisely, chat. I don't want to get stuck watching something that's neither funny nor good. All right, let's see. This is actually going to leave the system before that other one. No, not 10 minutes, 10 seconds. And warp. Who is the... So, okay. I will fully admit, I don't know very much about Star Trek. If Captain Picard was going to say... Does Captain Picard say to go to warp, or does he tell someone to go to warp? Because he's the captain. He's not responsible for directly commanding people. He has a staff. He has a whole group of people. So let's start at the top. He says we need to go to a new star system. Who's he going to turn to first? He's going to tell Worf? I thought Worf was a security officer. Wouldn't he turn to Geordi? No, Geordi's the engineer. Well, I guess he would be in charge of the warp core itself. Who's the helmsman? Is it Wesley Crusher? Is it Will Wheaton's character? I feel like I've seen him in the chair. Worf got promoted, or Data. All right, well, does anybody know for sure? We have any super Star Trek buffs, or is that the real answer? Because it easily could be. Stop. It would be the person in Nav. Well, okay, who's in Nav? Do they have a name, or is it just some faceless ensign? All right, back to the Space Center. This one is on its way. So Data. Isn't Data... What is Data's position, actually? That's a good question. Who is your Data, and what does he do? Because he's an android, and he can do, I guess, anything that you tell him to do. But does he have a... in what series? Next Gen? I don't know. Is he in other series? Oh. Yeah, we're not doing any of those. I'm not talking about the new Picard show, if that's what you mean. But he's not even in that because he got blowed up. Let's find our scan set, which is on an escape trajectory. Fly it. Okay. Okay. Season 1 of Next Generation. Let's go through the crew, or the officer list. You've got Captain Picard. He's the captain. of the USS Enterprise. The Enterprise D, right? Then you have Commander Riker, who's like number 2. He's second in command. I don't know what that you would call that. I guess just commander. See, I haven't seen. This is what happens when people tell me to watch Star Trek and then I don't. Is I don't know any of the characters' names. Geordi LaForge, he is the chief engineer, or he is an engineer at some point. There's a power struggle at some point, and also he is not on the ship at some point. Also, Will Wheaton was in the nav seat at some point. What series? What do you mean, what series? Is it not all the same series? Or do you mean what season? Season 1 in that case. When before Riker grew the beard. Let's start with that. Then Data. Okay, well what exactly is Data in charge of? Chat, you got to help Ash out here. They don't know. And I certainly don't know. Okay, so this is good. This should be on its course. Although I think this is the one we needed to fiddle with a bit. So let's do that. And I think the best place to fiddle with it is going to be right before, or maybe it's right now. So we are here, right? Yeah, we're going this way. Let's make a little maneuver node there. And then we can tweak it. You're just repeating your first statement with more details. Okay. So Data is in charge of navigation. We got it now. I will accept that reply. So Captain Picard's going to say, Data, set destination for Alpha Centauri B. There's probably colonies there. They wouldn't be there because they're out on the fringes most of the time. All right, this is gonna suck. Maybe not as much as I thought. That's not too bad at all, actually. That's kind of bad, though. Turn these numbers down. And we go in. Let it be. Engage. You guys know the Picard song? This is another YTMND classic from the old internet. But I think it's still around. So let me know if you know. Pogo song? No, not Pogo. Hang on. Let me find it. It's called Picard song. Bump the microphone. Here we go. We can put this on. Oh, there's an ad. Hang on. Why not? Oh wait, it doesn't let me mute like that? What the heck? Alright, I think we got it. See if we can get this going.
Here's to the finest
there we go.
Crew in Starfleet. Engage. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS
By Pogo?
Make it so. Make it so.
Is this Pogo? No, this is from Dark Materia.
First duty of every Starfleet officer is to the truth, scientific truth, or historical truth, or personal.
So no, nobody knows this one.
19th principle on which Starfleet is based. If you can't find it within yourself to stand up, tell the truth, you don't deserve to wear that uniform. This is becoming a speech.
You're the captain, sir. You're entitled.
Not entitled to ramble on about something everyone knows. Captain Jean-Luc.
All right, let's see what this one is that you've linked us here. Here's a more polished version. Pogo presents a Pogo remix of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song.
Okay, so this is a different song. I'll have to check that out after the stream because that looked kind of fun. All right. I think this is as good as we're gonna get for now, and I'm gonna accept it. There's only so much we can do at this point. What are you sad about? I didn't play the whole either song in its entirety. I just wanted to give everybody a little taste. And all right, our maneuver's coming up. Let's set an alarm. About a minute, be good. Yeah, warp to it. As much as I would like to just play songs on my Twitch channel, and I'm sure those people aren't going to give me copyright strikes, but better safe than sorry. Maybe someday we can do a whole stream where we just look at YouTube videos that have been viewer submitted, and I just won't worry too much about it. You don't know Pogo, he makes such good music. All right, I'll have to check him out. Okay. Get on Eve here again. We are ready to burn. Let's go. So our goal is to get our trajectory there. What's happening? Hey, we were just talking about Star Trek. Well, the Next Generation, so I guess you wouldn't have been able to answer. You're just gonna keep submitting young scrolls? What the heck is young scrolls? Uh-oh. Anyway, my question about Star Trek was, who would Captain Picard tell to basically drive the ship? It turns out it was Data. Oh, you're gonna keep submitting young scrolls to the YouTube episode. I gotcha. Yeah. Whatever videos you guys want, man. It'll be a fun community night. Gotta get more people for that though. Otherwise we're gonna run out of videos really fast. So as far as what's going on in KSP Vulcan, we are doing our trip to Eve to begin the process of fixing our Eve problem. And let's see how the poll turned out. Oh, there was a network error for some reason. Twitch has been having some issues for me today. I don't know if you guys are having those same problems. The poll, where's the poll? View the results. 50-50 between Jim Carrey and The Big Lebowski, huh? Well, Emmykin says we can't watch 2 movies, so I'll just pick myself. Okay. So now we need to set our alarms for our intercepts here. We can turn off the target. Apply. And then the other ship is here. So 2 craft are on their way to Eve right now. One of them is going to scan Gilly for ore, and the other is going to mine that ore and then transfer that ore between the ships that need it. And then once we're there and we can see what the time is, we'll be able to plan our return trip. It's been a long time coming. Does anybody remember? It must have been year 2 that we sent our first crew to Eve, our first station. And then we sent a second batch of craft at some point. And this is our 3rd trip to Eve. We still have not brought anybody back, which is kind of bad because there's a lot of pilots over there that we need to bring home. Okay, let's get unset and try to get the alarm wired. There we go. So we want to switch to this one And warp. Engage. All right. Actually, Vulcan, you're here. I can ask you. In the original series, who was the navigator on board the Enterprise? So if Captain Kirk is like, set course for whatever, and then who would be the one that says, aye, Captain, or whatever they say? Ooh, look at this. We're going to get there right around the same time. Beautiful. I like it. And in we go. Oh, we got about a minute left, I guess. And then I can say the same thing about, well, Deep Space Nine isn't a ship, so that's a little bit different. They don't have a navigator necessarily. I honestly don't know a whole lot about Deep Space Nine other than the fact that Vulcan says I should watch it, even though I haven't seen any of the other Star Trek stuff. I wonder, is it really worth it? Jeb might not. Oh no, are you still having trouble with Jeb? Are you able to at least get him into a low lunar orbit? Because if you can get him there, then rescuing him is pretty trivial. Or are you just not able to get into orbit at all? All right, here we come on our sphere of influence change. And then once we do that, we have maximum time to set up whatever we need to do. So this is 3 days out, so that's actually great. Coming in prograde, that's good. We want to set our target as Gilly, in which case I think we want to do this like so. We want to get a nice weak orbit, just as weak as possible. Perfect. So that's going to take 135. And then we can adjust our inclination to match Gilly. And then we can transfer to Gilly. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll say 5 minutes out. Burn time 20 seconds is not bad to get an Eve capture. All right, warp to next. At least your Jeb is currently still alive. Remember how ours died? In the most embarrassing way possible? He wasn't even flying at the time. He was just chilling in the station. And a bunch of cadets rolled up and blasted his cockpit. You can get it to Kerbal, but when you tried, you only had 234 and also realized you didn't have a heat shield. Oh. The service module. That actually might save you. Did you try using the service module as a heat shield? Because those things are pretty tough. Okay. We're gonna speed up time a little bit. All right, now we're gonna go retrograde. And we're gonna get ourselves a nice orbit around Eve. Prograde orbit. Let's not make the same mistake 5 times in a row. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, shame on you. But I draw the line at 4 times. Ooh, the dog has been pet. Oh, that was a long pet. But I understand my cat often just wants to jump up on my lap. For a long time, I'll be trying to do something, you know, say, hey, it's time for my hourly pettings, get up here, or make room, whatever. With no electrics. Oh, I see. Okay, so what I would do in your situation is get Jeb into low lunar orbit and leave him there, and then send a second ship that has electrics to come pick him up and bring him back. Don't try to bring him back all at once. You're just going to run into problems. Now we can set target. And now we make our adjustment as necessary. We want to keep an eye on our sphere of influence change for our other ship, so we don't want to get that one lost in the sauce here. Grumpy, how are you on your Star Trek trivia knowledge? We were just having a little Star Trek trivia discussion. I know you're more of a Star Wars guy. Told me you love The Phantom Menace, right? That's your favorite movie? Surface of the Mun, you have... That's so much Delta V. But yeah, your Delta V is based on the gravity of the body that you're orbiting, as well as if you're in atmosphere or not. All right, we want to go anti-normal. I think. Yes. So let's get this going. Burn. And this is the min miner. Okay, good. I was trying to figure out which vessel we were flying. Makes sense that it's the min miner, considering it doesn't have any staging. You're making stewed chicken because it's easy and you're feeling lazy, and you're a Star Trek fan, but not too immersed in the lore. Okay, so in episode 3 of Star Trek Voyager, no, I'm kidding. I wouldn't even know what kind of question to ask. Okay, the Star Trek trivia was, in the original series, who is the navigator of the ship? Who flies the ship, or who tells the ship where to go? Is it Mr. Sulu? That's my guess. Actually, you know what? If you could just tell me what everybody's position is on the command bridge, that would probably be faster. Sulu. Okay, I got it right. Yes. Helm, warp 1, engage. Yeah, but to where? You don't just... One does not simply warp with no destination. I don't think so. I guess it's not like jumping to light speed, right? You can just enter warp space and fly around. You have the navigator, Sulu, and the helmsman Chekhov. Okay. All right. All right. And then you have Uhura, who is has some position. And you have Scotty. I know he's the engineer. And then you have Bones, who's like the chief medical officer. Communications. Okay. I'm gonna say, I know she did language stuff, but I didn't know what the position was called. All right, so we're gonna have a nice, good trajectory around Jewel. Keep an eye on this. How long is this gonna take? 10 days. All right, it's gonna be a while, chap. So in the meantime, we will switch over to can't get a good read on that. Spock is the science officer and executive officer. Got it. It's all coming together. Let's warp it. Holy moly, what the heck just happened? No, stop. Game? Why you do this? How could this happen? This is literally the worst thing that could possibly happen right now. Did I put the wrong? Ooh, did I put the wrong one in? Oh no, this is bad. That's so bad. Oh god. Hang on, no, I think I can save this. I have enough Delta V. I think I can fix this. It can be fixed. Oh, I need to crank that up a little bit. Max power. Let's go. I am not screwing up another Eve mission. Not again. Not after the incident. It's all ogre now. Oh boy. I have the perfect emote for this. All right, there we go. All right, we have saved the mission. Wonderful news. All right, that's 5 days. All right, we'll set that as a thing. And then switch to the min miner. Oh boy. Almost foiled again by Eve. She just can't keep her dirty gravity paws off of me. All right. Now, I think we can probably afford to go into a circular orbit. Just a nice low one around Eve. All right. Flight changes. Yes. Warp to next. There we go. All right. Who else who did I miss? Did I miss any main characters from the original series? Or was pretty much everybody else just faceless, nameless, whatever? A bunch of red shirts, as they call them. All right, now it's time to talk about the Star Trek Enterprise. Those were the main ones? Okay, gotcha. I'm sure they had recurring characters too, but I just wanted to know the primary officers so I could make appropriate references as necessary. Are we out of ore? We're running low on ore, at the very least. So let's not waste too much fuel on this. And then we can start thinking about how best to intercept our little friend Gilly here. Oh, this is so gross. This is why you want a circular orbit, kids. All right, we'll go for the circular orbit, whatever. We need it at least to be mostly circular. We can't have it this elliptical. It's gonna screw up all our plans. Okay, now the question is, what is the worst Star Trek series? So obviously the Star Wars movies have the prequels, although some people would say the sequels are even worse. But is there a Star Trek thing, Star Trek series, or a Star Trek movie that is the worst? Yeah, in your opinion. Yeah. And why? Because keep in mind, I know nothing about Star Trek. So you could be like, oh, obviously everybody knows that Voyager is the worst one because blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, oh, okay, I thought people liked the Borg, but I guess that's probably fine too. All right, that's circular enough for Eve. Now let's try to get this going here. Oh God, so much. Oh no. Why did I agree to this? Oh no, oh no. Oh, I wasted so much Delta V. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. We just need to find a nice spot where us and Gilly can have our little rendezvous without too much interference from Big Mama Eve. Uh-huh. This is gonna be another disaster, isn't it? Why do I even come out here? How many pilots do I need to get stranded out in Eve orbit before I realize it's not worth it? Also, why can't I get a good rendezvous here? Ugh. Maybe arrow braking is the way here. I should just bring a big heat shield next time. Any of the new ones, Discovery, Picard, because they're social justice warrior. You think so? All right. I thought they were bad because they don't really have any of the classic Star Trek tropes that everybody likes. All right, let's focus here. And like they're all actiony and not enough diplomacy or whatever. All right, let's get this moving. No. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. No, go back, go back, go back. Nope. Come on, man. There we go. Wow, this just does not know what it wants. 131 kilometers. That's pretty good. Is that worse? Better or worse? How much Delta V can we afford to do here? Like, I legitimately do not know. We're getting closer, but it's very... Ooh. I saw something. What is this? Ghillie encounter. That is the worst ghillie encounter I've ever seen. Nope, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Can I delete it? Let me delete it, please. Okay. We need to get this encounter working properly. Writers of Discovery admitted that the xenophobic, isolationist, racist Klingons were written to represent Trump voters, and the Federation couldn't stand a race that just wanted to be left alone. Didn't they change how the Klingons look too for no real reason? I think that's the worst part. It's like, we have established canon. Well, as much as you can in a universe like Star Trek at this point, with all the movies and stuff. And then they're like, yeah, let's just change that. We don't like everybody likes Worf. Like, why are you going to change how the Klingons look? Doesn't make any sense. All right, come on. We can do this. Work with me, Ghillie. Oh, why does it keep doing this? Okay, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Now nothing is happening. And now I have no idea where it's going to be. This is awful. Closer, closer, farther. Hotter, colder. I feel like they wanted to make a science fiction show. And they're like, what franchise do we own? And like, well, we got Star Trek. We haven't done anything with that. We'll just repurpose Star Trek. Fine. But yeah, I think the Orville is probably, I don't know if that's still going. That's like more of a Star Trek show. Again, I know nothing about Star Trek. I'm going off of what I've seen. All right. This is just stupid. Why can't it just tell me if I'm going to have an encounter or not? Oh, okay, that's pretty close. Maybe we can do a little, and then as soon as I hit the button, it starts changing on me. Favorite series in order are original series and Deep Space Nine, then Enterprise, then Next Generation, then Voyager. All right, cool. I think that's pretty reasonable. Oh. So how about if we do that? Now the closest approach is here for no particular reason. Okay, how about this? Obviously, the game does not want to give me a capture here. So what if we go here? And now it's even worse. Oh, God. What have I gotten myself into this time? We don't have enough Delta V to get out there. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, that's obviously not going to work. Oh. So this, I guess, is going to be the rest of the night, chat. Me trying to get an encounter with Gilly and failing miserably. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Perhaps there is something here after all. Oh, it's working this time. You know, we did have a problem one time where, for whatever reason, the game wasn't giving me the proper patched conics, right? I wonder if that might have something to do with this. Okay, so we need to go more. What if we do this? And then we go more. We scooch it around. Nope. Okay, so this is our best bet. All right. There we kind of go. Go back. No. No. Maybe? Aha. All right, there we go. We got it. Just barely. How much Delta V is that going to take then? Oh, too much. All right, so all we need to do. So maneuver is 265 plus. We have enough for that, chat. Oh, this might actually work. I think we did it. Yeah. Is this how it feels for you trying to get Jeb back? At least you're on, like, not very far away from Kerbal. You can send a rescue mission. If I'm going to send a rescue mission for the rescue mission at this point, it would be a couple of years before we could even do it. Okay. I've heard it said that Spaceballs was one of the best Star Wars movie and Galaxy Quest was one of the best Star Trek movies. Yeah. I liked Galaxy Quest more than Spaceballs, but compared to some of the stuff they've put out for Star Wars at this point, I'm inclined to agree. I didn't even see Return of the Palpatine or whatever. What was it called? Rise of Skywalker. I always want to say something involving Palpatine because he was a big part of it for some reason. Somehow Palpatine has returned. We don't know how. It's not important. Don't ask questions. Just strap in. We got Lando. Did you guys see Lando? You guys like Lando, right? He's cool. Like, yeah, I guess back in the 70s or the 80s, he was cool. The last one you saw was episode 6. Return of the Jedi? Okay, so we got a 1:09 burn. And the great thing here, I say great as if it's all that great, is that this is a mining ship, so it can just land on Gilly and mine for more fuel. Episode 7. Oh, Force Awakens. Yeah, that one was okay. I didn't mind The Last Jedi, but I didn't feel like it was a good middle of a trilogy movie. All right, we need to go prograde. Let's not make the same mistake we did last time where we went the wrong way because the control point was the wrong way. All right, this should work. with a girl. Yes. Could have been fun, but they kind of bungled it in the end. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go out 7 days, and then on our way back, we'll capture. That is the plan here. For once, things are going well. I don't know what they should have done with the new trilogy. I think there's a million things you could do with Star Wars, and they just kind of fell down the bad idea tree and hit every branch on the way down. I guess at the end of the day, they were trying to make things that would sell toys. Oh boy, we missed our exit. Oh no. Wait a minute. Can we salvage this? Maybe? So you have all these shiny new ships and all kinds of characters, and it doesn't make for a compelling story. Basically the 80s cartoon playbook. You make new vehicles and new characters, and you kill off the old ones so you can sell the new toys. Grim, dark, gritty reboot. Yeah, they needed to get Zack Snyder to make a Star Wars movie. There's no way that could go wrong. Why did you say that name? That's all we need. I guess we'd at least have memes. Okay, so this clearly did not quite go the way I wanted it to. Ah, there we go. Okay, we got it. We are good? Question mark? Do we have an encounter or no? Can't even tell. Okay, we do. And we're on the right side. Okay, good. So let's get rid of this. And we will set our ghillie encounter. If I can get it working. After 20 years of Marvel ramming superhero movies down our throats, you're over them now? Most of the time, the superhero movies aren't even really superhero movies, though. Like, Shang-Chi was like a martial arts movie. And Guardians of the Galaxy is like a funny sci-fi movie. I guess they all kind of have their tropes, though. All right, I don't think I'm gonna get this to work, chat. All right, that's fine. We'll just play it by eye. We'll eyeball it, like I always like to do. Although these blinking approaches are gonna get really annoying. There we go. I fixed it. So 4 days is our next one. We're 21 days out, it looks like, from here. 21 versus 7. Okay, we're 7 days out from our apoapsis. So I think we can... We're going to manually warp because I don't want to screw this up. Which to? The Batman. Oh god, yeah, I don't know what everybody is seeing in that trailer that is so exciting. Maybe it's just because I don't like Batman as a character for the most part. Like, I could care less who's playing him. It's like, what is the point? What are you trying to tell us? What is the moral of the story? Vigilantism equals good if you're rich. Your favorite superhero is the Flash? Is that the guy who goes around naked all the time? Oh no, that's the Streak. The Flash is the guy who's fast, right? There's also the Flesh from Action Team Now. Or is it Action Force Now? From Kablam. He's the naked one. My favorite, I don't know. Like favorite superhero to watch or favorite superhero to be? Ooh, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. That's true, I did see her in the trailer. Wolverine, huh? Yeah. The thing with Wolverine is they kind of really oversaturated those X-Men movies with him. It's like you have a whole team of X-Men and you just focus on Wolverine all the time. That's no fun. All right, so this one is gonna be a little more finicky, I think. If that word even means anything at this point. Because we need to find a circularize. We have enough delta V here though, we should be okay. So if we go prograde, if I can focus on Eve for a second. We're just gonna widen out our orbit here. And actually while we're up here we can, no, I guess we can't. All right, how much farther? Couple hours. Here we go. So when I was in middle school-ish, I did a bowling league. I swear this relates back to the topic. And at the end of it, after we had bowled so many games, we got to pick one of two bowling balls. There was a Hulk ball and a Spider-Man ball. And I picked the Hulk ball. So I don't know what that says about me. Wait, the guy who runs around naked is actually called the Flesh? Oh, okay. From Action Force Now. I think I said that. Let's see. So I wouldn't say the Incredible Hulk is my favorite superhero, but for whatever reason I picked that ball when I had the choice. And that has made all the difference. Alright, Eve, let's do this. I'm not afraid of you anymore. You have no power here. Well, I mean, you kind of do. We're in your sphere of influence. That's how that works, right? Alright, here we go. Now we just need to change our inclination, which we will do over a couple of orbits, I guess. Alright, we'll switch back to you. Is this still going? It's not. Let's let it go again then. Okay, we're coming up on... Oh, it's going to be a bit. We'll just time warp then. Why? What? Why is it doing that? Oh. Because that one was getting to its apoapis. Alright, I gotcha. All right, well, here's a better question. What's everybody's favorite comic book villain? Mine is Calendar Man. And not the, like, creepy serial killer one, like the goofy one. Okay, Emmykin's like Scarecrow. If you say the Joker, well, I don't know if I can help you with that point. Batman. Yeah, I guess he is kind of a villain, right? All right. Are we going to get this intercept or not? Because it's starting to get kind of fussy here. We had an intercept. If we don't get it, I'm just going to force it. I don't care. We're getting in there. We have 1,000 fuel. We're out of ore, so this is all the delta V we have. Venom. Yeah, okay. Grumpy likes Venom. At this point, he's more of an anti-hero, though, isn't he? There we go. Okay, we got it. Finally. Gilly is like a ghost up here. Can't get anything. Venom is about as villainous as Batman. Yeah, I guess so. He's kind of an anti-hero type. That whole saga with Spider-Man getting the symbiote suit. Although initially, from what I remember from what I learned from YouTube videos about comics, is that originally it was just a black suit, and then it was changed to be some kind of alien symbiote. It wasn't always like that. All right, is this gonna give me what I want or no? Freaking Gilly, man. First Eve, then Gilly. Like, all I want is a nice orbit here. There we go. All right. That's good enough for me. It's stable. Okay, that part of the saga is complete. Now we are going to switch back over to the ScanSat, because now we need to get this thing into orbit. Grumpy hasn't kept up with the comics. All your knowledge comes from the PS1 games. All right, fair enough. All right, we're coming down the pipeline here. This could actually take a couple of days. Let's do some time warping. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit our ascending node here, adjust our inclination. Then we are going to... I'm not going to circularize this time, although it's probably would be a good idea. Because we do have enough delta V in this thing for sure. With over 2,800. But, yeah, I guess we better. Or we don't have to circularize all the way. Okay, slow down. Ascending node, so we want to go... Make sure I'm doing this right. Descending, anti-normal. I should watch... Yeah, you keep recommending that, but I haven't watched the original series, so it wouldn't make any sense. Wait. They got Lou Ferrigno to play a green person? That's hilarious. How did they manage to get away with this without getting sued? That's impressive. I guess Star Trek has always been kind of friendly to fan projects. They're not like Nintendo. All right, let's do this. Beautiful. And now we're going the wrong way. That's okay, we'll fix that. Wonder what the range is on this thing, because for whatever reason, we keep going out of comms range. Oh, I guess Kerbin is constantly in the shadow of Eve. We didn't set up a real comms net. There we go. We'll do... Nope. Wrong. And fix the sending. Perfect. Then we go retrograde. Slowly but surely. Because we need to slow down again to reacquire our orbit. He was an Orion. No, I'm not saying he would get in trouble for being the Hulk. I'm saying they made an entire Star Trek show and nobody cared, I guess. Nobody at Viacom, nobody at whoever owned Star Trek cared. Oh, wait. That was actually pretty close to getting it. Hang on, let's try that. Might be able to cut out the middleman altogether and just come in and get a rendezvous real quick. They were okay until Axanar came along and was supposed to be set in the same time period as Discovery. Oh, okay, I see. All right, we're closing in on. Oh, wait. No, that's not going to work because we're not even circularized. Oh, well. We'll just have to go retrograde then. They were not allowed to make money off of the projects. I gotcha. Well, that's cool. I wish Nintendo would let people do stuff with their stuff. Or any company. The only one I can think of is Sega, which is pretty friendly to fan projects as well. Mostly because Sega realizes that they're a total joke and haven't made a good Sonic game in years. There we go. Can we slow down even more, maybe? Guess it wouldn't hurt. Looping around. They sued Axanar to get them out of pocket to clear the decks for Discovery. That sucks. I feel like these the big companies have been cracking down on a lot of stuff like that these days. Oop. Okay. Here we go. Come on. So we might actually get this approach now, which would be amazing. Because if we can get it now, we don't have to worry about going back around Eve. All right, hang on. We gotta change the thrust here. Put down to like 2%. Get nice and close. Watch the number go down. Number goes down, that's good. Number goes up, that's bad. Ooh, it's getting closer, getting closer. How close is it gonna get before we have to change something? I don't actually know what the sphere of influence limit is on Gilly. I imagine it's really stupidly low. All right, let's poke around Gilly here. Let's get super duper close. All right, perfect. 12,000. Oh no, we're coming in retrograde. Let's come in prograde here. Beautiful. All right. How much delta V is this gonna cost me? About our tank. That's perfect, actually. All right, so we'll circularize. We'll drop the lower tank. And actually, now that I see this, we might be able to do it this way. I hope you guys are learning something here. Don't go to Eve is my little pro tip for you. There's nothing here for you. It's the final boss of the game for a reason. All right, that's perfect. So we're just gonna do a dead shot on Gilly, and we'll go from there. So we want to set the alarm clock game. Give me my alarm clock, please. Thank you. And warp it up. Let's go. A book set in Korea. Ooh. Is it a spy thriller? Everybody hydrate. Oh, wow. That like spilled all over me. Okay, then. Yeah, if you're gonna hydrate, don't spill water all over yourself. I didn't realize it was that full. Leave with less fuel than you'll need and just eyeball your orbits. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you don't want to bring too much fuel because then you're being inefficient. And I brought enough fuel, it's just a matter of, I don't know, getting it to work. So there's Zeldred, who we need to rescue. He is in a Retrograde orbit? What the heck? That's Gilly, who cares? Take like 10 Delta V to get him. Better too much. I agree with that. I always like to bring a good cushion because you never know what's going to happen. In this case, though, Eve just sucks you dry. It's disgusting is what it is. If this was Duna, we wouldn't have these problems. All right, so there we go. We are locked on. We're going to go normal. And then we just need to get... Oh, we can change that back to 100. Perfect. Oh, go normal. Wait a minute. I'm going to go radial out, I think, now. So actually, we need to go anti-normal again. Well, let's check our stuff here. We want our inclination to be around 90 degrees. Let's see if we can get it to around 90 degrees. Oh my goodness. Oh, here comes Alien from the Mass Effect. You guys all know Alien. Don't tell her what we're doing tomorrow. I want it to be a horrible, horrible surprise. So yes, if you want to catch me tomorrow, Alien has custody of the stream. We'll be over on her channel looking at something amazing. Doxing someone is not nice. Who are we doxing? Are we doxing Alien? Oh, because she's possibly an alien and I'm saying she is an alien. Fair. You ready for your horrible surprise? Oh, don't worry. Oh, it's worth every single minute that you wait. It's really not that bad. No, it's, I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's not as gross as the museum. There's not that many pictures. It's more of the fact that somebody is this deranged and is posting on the internet. All right, so we want to go radial out now and ditch our stage. And then we're going to finish everything else with the last bits in the final stage. And actually, with this much Delta V, we might be able to, once we scan here, we could go down to Eve potentially. All right, so now we ditch. There we go. And radial out. We just need to get, oh, Emmykins just subscribed for 3 months. Amazing. Guys, if you want to get a shiny #1 badge, they are still available. But they're going fast, so if you want to help, I guess it's not really helping me because it doesn't really do much other than, I don't know, look cool. Until I have, until I've got like 100 subscribers, it doesn't really matter. But every cent that I make from the stream goes back into the stream. And then I throw in, you know, my own money too, because it's a hobby. Grumpy says, the more qualifiers you add, the worse it gets. Yeah. It's a, look, listen, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna enjoy it. Nobody's gonna be weirded out or whatever. It's gonna be fine. If you don't believe me, then show up and prove me wrong. Okay, so let's slow it down. Oh, Grumpy Thumper. Wait, weren't you already subscribed? No, I was subscribed to you. That's what it was. Amazing. So Grumpy's got a nice shiny #1 badge. That means he is in the Cool Kids Club. And now we circularize. Oh, here comes Erwin starting the hype train. All right. We'll take it. Oh, I'm in timeout. I miss I'm in timeout. I haven't seen I'm in timeout in a while. I think they were the first person who was like someone I didn't know who came to the channel when I was playing Kerbals. Urban with the gifts. I mean, it's only fair, right? Like look how much time we sacrifice in Urban's channel. All right, let's keep slowing it down. Urban, how's this looking so far? Am I doing the right thing? I don't normally do not exoplanet. 20,000 meters, really? Jeez. They really got you coming and going here. You have to repay me for my generosity. Yeah, man. I just like to see hype trains. I'm always down for throwing some bits in there. Gotta eat. Oh yeah, Alien eats late. I don't know how she does it. I just gotta wolf down my dinner in the 10 minutes between when I finish getting ready and when the stream starts. All right, I think if we go radial in, we'll kind of hula hoop the orbit a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. So we can get our periapsis above 20,000. Yes. All right, now we should be able to scan. Let's try it. Perform orbital. Oh, I need to be between 25 and 65. Gotcha. All right, so we'll get out to our apoapsis and get to 40 and call it good. Turn off the alarm clock. Oh, finally, after all this time, Grumpy ends up eating after the stream, but he's gonna stop. What, do you just go into the kitchen, get a block of cheese, and chow down on it like a gremlin? Because, yeah, I would probably stop doing that too. Can't be good for you. I have a huge advantage though, because I don't have to make my own food because I'm not allowed in the kitchen anymore. Yeah, who doesn't do that? Well, I don't eat that much. I don't eat that much cheese. But I suppose if that's all that I had to eat, I would absolutely just chomp down on it. All right. Form orbital survey. There we go. So now, oh, we got to go to map mode for this. Map mode. There we go. So now we set our ore cutoff to like 60%. We can send our miner to land and start extracting some of that sweet, sweet ore. Wonderful. Cheese is the goated. There's no such thing as too much. What if it's goat cheese? Is goat cheese still the goat? Wipe the block in the butter and chow down. I was actually just asking someone about that today. I said, have you ever just eaten butter by the stick? And at first she said, yeah, of course. And then she thought about it and was like, oh wait, no. I've never done that. So I don't know. I was getting mixed signals from that. But I suppose if you put the butter on the cheese, it's not just eating butter by itself at that point. You are now eating buttered cheese. Goat cheese is great, kind of earthy, grassy flavors. Yeah, I haven't had goat cheese in a while. Maybe I should try some. Oh my gosh. 100 bits for the hype train level 1 complete. Thank you, Emmykins. I caught an imposter? Who did I catch? Wait, what happened? You mean with the butter? Is this an Amogus reference? Oh, with the butter question. Okay. I gotcha. Well, we were talking about food. I don't remember what the exact context of the conversation was, but I was just thinking like, you know, sometimes you just want to peel the stick of butter and eat it like a banana. I mean, who hasn't wanted to do that? So I asked, and she said yeah, and then she said no. So I don't know. Butter on crackers or bread is good. You can't eat just butter from the stick. That's a bit too much. Or like a spoonful of mayonnaise. Oh, I actually thought about doing that as a channel point reward. It'd have to be really high though. Like I will eat a spoonful of mayonnaise out of the mayonnaise. What are we putting on the cream crackers? What kind of cream? I like my favorite cracker related snack. I really enjoy cream cheese with jam or jelly. That makes a pretty solid snack. Although it's a bit much. Okay, now we just need to orbit for a bit until we're over a mining spot, which it looks like we're going to be shortly. Makes Emmykins think of the dad from Gumball. Okay, cream cheese and sun-dried tomatoes. All right, so cream cheese is involved. Gotcha. Like, when you said cream crackers, I thought you meant heavy cream or something. You just kind of dunk them in there, which might also be good. I don't know. I'm not a cream expert. I would like to be, maybe someday. Are we in a... We're not in a geosynchronous orbit here, or whatever it would be called on Gilly, a Gilly synchronous orbit. But it felt like we were orbiting so slowly. Brie cheese on crackers. All right, you guys are making me hungry, and I already ate dinner, so keep talking. I think I still have some ice cream cake from Emmykin's birthday. Can have some of that after the stream. Wait, cream crackers are a thing? Hang on, tell me. The galette cream cracker is a flat, usually square, savory biscuit. Oh, so it's a cookie. All right. Cream crackers are a type of plain... Wait, are they crackers or are they a biscuit? Because a biscuit would be a cookie. No, wait, that's not right. No, it is. Yeah, I just learned this today. That in the UK, a biscuit is what we would call a cookie. And what we would call a biscuit, they would call a scone or a roll, I think. Okay, I gotta look at one. All right. Hang on, I'll do this right now. Why not? It's the least I can do. Cream cracker. Cream cracker. Oh, it's just... Okay, well that's obviously not what I'm looking for, because that's a saltine. Okay, Jacob's cream crackers. Light, crispy crackers. Have I had these before? I mean, it just looks like a standard cracker. All right, I'll have to pick some up and try them. Culinary stream. Yeah. We'll have a little mukbang. How about that? I'll get some crackers and some cheese. I'll eat them on stream. It'll be great. Okay, this whole, like, gilly rotating thing is really getting on my nerves now. So we're gonna fix this right now. We're gonna go land down in this area, because the sun's coming around anyways. There we go. It's very much a standard clacker. Hype train success. What did everybody get? I see the turtle. I see the dolphin. I see one of the kitties. Urban got the turtle. which looks suspiciously like a green Squirtle. I would just like to point that out. Emmykins, what did you get? Ooh. And we're looping around. Let's go. Ooh. Is that one of the cat ones? I like the cat one. That's pretty great. Oh boy. Okay. At this point, I think we just need to kill our velocity and try to land. But as we've learned with Gilly, it's easier said than done. So we'll plan to land right there, and then by the time we get down there, it should have rotated underneath us. Ooh, I was right. Look at that. We're gonna be right on target. Ooh, Emmykin's got the kitty one. One of the kitty ones. I think there's multiple ones. That's great. So that's the first hype train. So thank you to everyone who participated. You guys are great. Here's to many more. All right, now we need to slow down again because apparently it's not rotating as fast as I anticipated. Okay. Yep. So we'll just drop straight on down, just like that. Get out the landing gear. Wait a minute. The heck? So it shows me... Oh, there we go. All right, I was gonna say... It should be showing me... Okay, well this is just dumb now. Can I not warp either? Emmykin's already had the laughing Squirtle clone, so you're pretty sure it was the kitty. Cool. It tells you what you get. There should be a little pop-up. But yeah, if you already had the Squirtle, then cannot warp. Cool. So how about we point radial in and just burn for the planet? This is some real Outer Wilds maneuvering nonsense. Point towards where you want to go and burn. Oh, all right. We hit the 9 o'clock hour, guys. So let's go ahead and land this thing and we'll call it a night. How about that? How high up are we? Okay, we're at 7,000 and we're coming in not quite fast enough. There we go. That's better. I would like to land sometime today, please. And for this particular one, we want to land in this orientation because we want the solar panels facing the sun and the other ones not facing the sun. Also, I gotta get to work on these emotes. My current emotes are okay, but I really want to get some more non-Star Shard character ones. See, Urban, you have a huge advantage in that you're a Kerbal streamer, so all of your emotes can be Kerbal themed. But as a quote-unquote variety streamer, I have to pick something that is more generic, I think. So if anybody has any ideas, and I've heard some before, but if you've got one that you think really fits the channel, feel free to shout it out in the chat. Yeah, see, Ash has a bunch of hilarious meme emotes. We got Pepe's in there, we got some other things. All right, probably about time to slow down, huh? Yeah. Let's slow it down. That's perfect. Looking good. So the thing is, my channel doesn't really have any memes aside from Star Chat. And I don't know how much of a meme that is, but that's one of the emotes that we're going to be putting together. And I'll be doing that live on stream whenever I get 150 followers, so tell your friends if you have any. Kitty ears would be cool. Wait, just a picture of me with the kitty ear headphones on, or what? So that's easy enough. I can just take a picture of myself and edit it. I could do one of those weird monsters that I ranch. I'd have to pick one of the weird ones, yeah. Although, really, they're all kind of weird in their own way. So we'll have to go through our catalog and pick a good one. All right, finally, we're gonna be touching down on Gilly with the mining gear in tow. It's finally happening. The Eve missions will be coming home eventually. Unfortunately, since we're going to be on Gilly, it's going to be almost impossible to keep everything steady. A cat with a pillow? Yeah. I do have an animated slot that I need to do something with, so let's see if we can't figure out something. I guess we're gonna have to use the RCS here. To bolt ourselves to Gilly here. All right, deploy the drills. Begin the mining. Start surface harvester. Start surface harvester. No Kawaii, oh, Kawaii star. How would that look? Because, okay, when you guys are saying Kawaii peace symbol with the cat ears. Oh, like this? Because I can do that, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how well that translates to an emote. We can see. I'll have to find someone who is an artist that is better than me. Actually, I know several artists that are better than me, who are willing to do that for a reasonable price. And the going rate for emotes right now is about $30, so I don't know how reasonable that is, but that is the going rate. The ore tanks are filling up. Everything's coming up. Millhouse. Surface harvester 1.6. So is this just going to be the ore rate? It's going to be 0.05 per second. That's awful. How long is that going to take to fill up one ore? Forever, I guess. Wow, that's bad. Well, nobody ever said that getting free money was easy. Are these even still going? Oh, $30 seems very fair for an emote. Yeah, I suppose it is art and you're going to be using it on your stream. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with some of those ideas. I like how it just jumps up when I stop time warp. Very cool game. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Gotta spend money to make money. Like I said, I'm not really in this for the money. I'm more in it to have people in the chat. But yeah, I guess eventually at some point, like you hit critical mass and people just show up because you're already big. All right, so these are just gonna go for the next couple of years, and hopefully I will get enough ore to generate fuel. Oh, I see why, because the ISRU is on. Turn that off. No wonder it wasn't filling up. That's much better. Okay. That's not nearly as bad. All right. So, question for Urban. If I leave this thing mining, I don't have to babysit it, right? It'll just automatically mine itself? Wait, who's saying... Grumpy, what are you talking about hot tubs? We agreed. Hot tubs are not an investment. No matter what my friend thought he was going to do with them. Nobody's going to pay to come sit in your backyard in a hot tub and you write it off as a business expense because you call yourself a health spa. It's not going to work. They're going to go to a real health place. Complete the Supreme Duna 4 rally. Go to Minmus Ike Duna and then set your vessel on a crash course for the Mun. Oh, fun. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's see what we can unlock. We're getting pretty close to the end of the tech tree. We grab specialized electrics. Do we want the RTG? I mean, eventually, yeah. Automation would give us an updated relay antenna, xenon propulsion, advanced motors for the big wheels. So we still got at least 2,000 science we need to spend. And we can probably grab structural stuff now. We're definitely going to want meta materials for the Rocco Max Hub Max. It will only produce and not drain, which is a plus. Okay, that's good. Now if you're foolish for getting the hot... Oh, for the hot tub stream, yeah, that's an investment. But if you're going to write it off as a... What he was trying to do was not going to work. And I explained. Alright, so we'll switch to the ending thing. So thanks everybody for coming out. You guys have been great. Keeping me company this whole time. And let's see if anybody is doing the streaming thing. Oh my goodness, we got a couple of people. Holy cow, Gandalf's got all the... He's sucking up all the Kerbal people. Alright, we'll go say hi to Gandalf, see what he's up to. So thank you everybody. I will see you tomorrow on Alien Stream. Don't forget it. I'll start the raid, I guess. That's probably something that I should do. Now we just sit. I gotta be like Gandalf. I don't know how he's getting all these people. Alright, good night.